Leveling up by only eating, or gourmet gaming. This is my first review. Many more will follow. Why is this the first one? Well, because I just finished it. This is a pretty casual story. The main story is completed in 200 chapters, but it might have some special chapters in the future. The main part of the story is about the VR-MMO, virtual reality game. It's a Korean manhwa. It's about the usual stuff, level up and get stronger and so on. But with a big difference, this guy's focus is all on eating. In this game, you can eat as much as you want without gaining weight. Everything tastes just as good, if not better, compared to real life. Why does this matter? Well, the main character is overweight and can eat endlessly if given the opportunity. He spends a lot of time with doctors and personal trainers, but nothing works. He is from a rich family and had tons of talents in various sports and so on. His only flaw is him being fat. Yes, this is the main storyline. This is a Korean novel, so this is probably a bigger issue there than in other countries. The art is fine, not bad, not good. The main focus is on the various foods that are being cooked and eaten. It is very easy to overeat while reading this story. Combat in this story is all over the place. Sometimes fights last a long time, but they are usually ended with one attack. Since this is a VR MMO, stats is a big factor, but sometimes the story matters more, I guess. The MC is OP, so that is fine. But his friends are sometimes weak off screen and then strong on screen. Don't overthink the balance here too much. The feast after the battle is the main dish here. You can find this on tapas under the name Gourmet Gaming, but most know it under the Leveling Up by Only Eating name. This manhwa is based on a novel. I have not read the novel, but you can read it on web novel under the name Leveling Up by Only Eating. So, going into spoilers, the MC is the god of food, a super OP class that gives him stats every time he eats or cooks something special, which is all he does in game. In the start, he doesn't care much about the game and just wants the food. Being able to eat whatever he wants is his main goal in life, so that is his focus. NPCs thinks he is interesting and he gets a lot of help from them. As usual, the MC is a loner that spends his time with NPCs and gets benefits. We have all seen that before. He finds some friends and joins a guild. Turns out they are his in real life friends. He is ashamed about the way he looks, but they do mate up and everyone is now happier. He helps them out every now and then. Every arc here is about him doing something to get food in return. Reward is weapon. Who cares? Gold? Nah. Food? Sign me up. He does have a pretty cool weapon by this point, a giant frying pan. The reactions to that are always amusing. Towards the end, a new battlefield opens up and the Chinese server can enter. They spend a lot of time talking down to the Korean players, calling them weak and the usual stuff. Every time they battle, the Chinese wins. The top guilds in Korea are getting destroyed, as long as the battle happens off screen. The moment the camera focuses on the action, the Chinese start losing. MC obviously beats everyone, but now his friends get a lot stronger too. His guild is not even in the top 10 rank, but they defeat every enemy. Though it is a small elite guild, so who knows how strong they are compared to the top in the larger guilds. He got a pet pig that is the divine being and the most important being pretty much. Towards the end, a big black dragon shows up and everyone must unite to fight it. In summary, it's a decent read, very casual and not serious. Some epic moments when his NPC friends or allies comes in. It's mainly for the food, Korean food that is. It's always funny when you read some fantasy novel or something like this, when all of a sudden they bring out a Korean dish with a very Korean name, when everything else in the story is in English. The combat uses spells and levels, but most stuff are without stats. I spent a lot of time wondering when it was going to get good, but it never really moved above average. I may have sounded a bit negative here, but in the end, I did finish all 200 chapters. I won't do that for every story. In the end, the story has a happy end with him losing the weight. 6.5 bowls of ramen.